This life is amazing. Bright lights blinding me from all the camera flash. Just tell me how long will the damage last? Just believe that it's easy. You see me leaving your favorite show on the TV. I saw the throne and had to take it. Now just face it, it's breathtaking. The view in the side and the true is the night. This life is amazing.
Hey guys, Savage here. I'm going to be doing my mock draft 2012. So let me get started here. For the first pick in the NFL draft, I have the Colts taking Andrew Luck because Peyton Manning has had 4 neck surgeries in the last few years, and he is likely out of his way in Indy. I think it'll be the Luck era from now on. With the number 2 pick, I have the St. Louis Rams. They confirmed they're trading their pick, so I think Cleveland will be the team that they trade with because they have more assets to make the trade. They have 2 number 1 picks from last year. They got Atlanta's number 1 pick, and they have the 4th overall pick, so it'll look more appealing to the St. Louis Rams. And I think that the Browns will select Robert Griffin III, quarterback from Baylor. Colt McCoy done a decent job, but just not good enough. I think it will be Griffin's time there. Number 3 pick, Minnesota Vikings. I have them taking Matt Khalil, offensive tackle, USC, because they have no protection for their young quarterback Christian Ponder. That they spent a first-round pick on him last year, so they'll want to protect him. With the 4th pick, I have the St. Louis Rams selecting Justin Blackmon, Oklahoma State. The Rams are likely going to lose Brandon Lloyd through free agency, so the only real threat there. And he was the only real threat there last year. So Blackmon will do great with Sam Bradford. I think Blackmon will be an elite receiver in the NFL in the next few years. I think he has a lot of talent in him, and I think Rams will be making a good pick. With the 5th pick, I have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking Maurice Claiborne, cornerback LSU, because Aqib Talib could possibly be facing jail time. Rondé Barber is getting old, getting the end of his career, and Maurice Claiborne will give them an elite prospect in their secondary. With the 6th pick, the Washington Redskins will select Trent Richardson, running back Alabama, because they don't have a true every down back, and Trent Richardson is one of the best running back prospects since Adrian Peterson, so that would help them a lot. With the 7th pick, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars selecting Michael Floyd, Notre Dame. Their receiving core has been unimpressive last year, with Mike Thomas being their number 1 receiver. He's a number 3 at best. Blaine Gabbert had virtually no one to throw to. I think Michael Floyd will fit very nicely in their offense and give Blaine Gabbert a little help. With the 8th pick, I see the Miami Dolphins selecting Riley Reef, offensive tackle, Iowa. Vernon Carey is unrestricted free agent, and he's likely out of his way at Miami. Riley Reef will fit along there great with Jake Long and Marquise Pouncey. With the 9th pick, I see the Carolina Panthers selecting Michael Brooker, defensive tackle LSU, because they have a good defensive end in Charles Johnson, but they need help from the inside to help them free him up a little bit to get some pressure on the quarterback. So, yeah. With the 10th pick, I have the Buffalo Bills selecting Quentin Coples, defensive end, North Carolina. They're switching to a 4-3, and they need a pass rusher, and Quentin Coples will fill that role nicely. With the 11th pick, I see the Kansas City Chiefs selecting Jonathan Martin, offensive tackle, Stanford, because they have a real big hole in the right tackle position. And if they draft Jonathan Martin, they'll have 2 bookend tight offensive tackles for years to come, with Brandon Albert and Jonathan Martin. So that would be a good pick for them. With the 12th pick, I see my Seattle Seahawks taking Melvin Ingram, defensive end, South Carolina, because he's the final piece of what could be a very good Seattle defense. We had virtually no pass rush last year. Our secondary was great, so this would help us a lot. With the 13th pick, I see the Arizona Cardinals taking Courtney Upshaw, outside linebacker, Alabama, because Arizona has no outside linebacker to get to the quarterback, and I think Courtney Upshaw will change that. He's a very good prospect. With the 14th pick, I see the Dallas Cowboys taking Dre Kirkpatrick, cornerback, Alabama, because Terrence Newman is getting old and they have no one else beside him that can cover a number one receiver. Someday I think Kirkpatrick will be able to cover those elite receivers in the league. I think he'll be a good player. With the 15th pick, I see the Philadelphia Eagles taking Luke Kuechly, inside linebacker, Boston College, because the Eagles' linebacker core last year was pathetic. Easy enough to say that they were god-awful. They couldn't tackle anything. With the 16th pick, I see the New York Jets selecting Kendall Wright, wide receiver, Baylor, because I think Plaxico Burress will be leaving the Jets, and Kendall Wright, he only had 20-something receptions, but he is a baller. He knows how to play. I think he'll be a great number 2 option to Santonio Holmes.